these aren't the droids you're looking for. Hello and welcome to another GeekyVerse video. We are taking a trip to Tatooine today with LEGO set numbered 75173, Luke's Landspeeder, which is also the main and only build in this set. Along with it come 4 fantastic minifigures and a little mousey. The Landspeeder portrays a look of a really simplistic, straightforward build, which is indeed the case. However, building it was quite fun, and even though it doesn't look like anything special, LEGO did a great job of recreating a bricky Landspeeder from the movie. Luke, of course, was not the wealthiest citizen on Tatooine. That's why his Landspeeder matches the tone of a well-used, pretty roughed-up vehicle. We get some interesting brick colors in the set which help differentiate it from the previous versions of LEGO's Landspeeders. On the bottom we get some transparent round brick pieces which help create the illusion of the speeder floating above ground while making its way through the dusty desert. Of course, the original movie speeder was way higher off the ground, but considering the limitations of plastic bricks, this is a very satisfying solution. As we flip the thing back over, let's focus on the backside first. Some detailing is done on the back with the help of these great pieces, and the top engine comes off to reveal a small storage compartment, almost like a trunk, with sufficient room to store a couple of items inside. The driver's compartment comes with 2 seats, and on the driver's side the steering wheel is present, of course. Right next to it we get a small display console sticker which spices things up just enough. Finally, a lever is right behind it. It kind of looks like a shifting stick, although I'm not sure how Landspeeder engineering actually works, so it could be anything. The 3 engines are positioned, one at the very back, which I mentioned earlier, and it opens up to the trunk space. 2 more are positioned on the sides. All 3 of them come with unique stickers, and those are a real pain to align correctly, so I was not too pleased with that. To their credit, they do help with the beaten down vehicle look, since you can see some wires showing and the faded paint from all the sandstorms. There are also 2 very long cable-like pieces running along the sides, which oddly enough aren't really attached anywhere. They just kind of slide right behind in and hook onto the grey bench-type piece. I was kinda unsure of what to think at it at first, but once the build is done, it actually looks good and makes for an interesting solution and some all-important detailing. Especially on a set such as this, where you don't really have many details to play around by default. The top or the hood of the speeder has a neat curved windshield placed in front of the driver's compartment and in front of some smooth tiles, which are curved as well and make for some cool looking lines on the front. Another little detail is squeezed into the build with the help of simply 2 studs and a smooth tile. Overall, I really like how LEGO added just enough little details like this one onto this build. Before I forget and move on to the figures, let me not forget about this small grey mousey, which is also included. I'm guessing this is more of a womp rat than a cute mousey, to be honest, so just keep her away from Jabba's cheese storage. We get the Tusken Raider with his staff build, which is pretty interesting. His head is a completely unique mold, much like C-3PO's. Due to this fact, no alternate faces are available. Besides, have you ever seen more than one expression on a Tusken? Didn't think so. The print fits the sandy environment and is present both on the torso and the legs. C-3PO is the second minifigure with a completely unique head mold. This particular version has prints on both torso and legs. It is also completely identical to the one from our Droid Escape pod review. The Tatooine Luke version is darn well adorable looking, especially the hairpiece. He does come with an alternate face, as the only minifigure in this set. He gets the classic Tatooine White Robes version as his print, which is also done well. Again, this look is available in that Star set, but if you don't feel like spending your paycheck on a LEGO set, you might just as well get this one at a much more affordable price. This is the best version of old Ben Kenobi yet, no doubt. I especially like the Jedi robes print which extends onto his legs. Not on the backside unfortunately though. Another slightly annoying thing is the fact we don't get an alternate face for Ben under his grey hairpiece, which is kind of weird, but whatever. He also comes with his blue lightsaber. This is also a much cheaper way to get Ben than to purchase the Death Star set, in which I believe he has the same printed look. Speaking of the price of 30 euros, which will probably translate into $30 on the American market, seems okay, considering you get 4 awesome minifigures in a not very big but pretty neat build. And I can't really see how much more it could have been improved with LEGO's current piece range. So far, 2017 has kicked off well, and I have to recommend this set as a must-have, much like the Pizza Van set, which was my first review of this year. Let's hope this trend continues, and until next time, may the Force be with you.